All right, guys, well, we're going to go on a little road trip today. Today is one of those landmark days where I'm going to meet one of those goals. We're going to go on a little trip. So come with me. Well, as I mentioned, today is one of those pivotal days. I mentioned earlier back in 2005 when I bought this Rolex Submariner. This is the two-tone gold sub. Been wearing this watch every single day for the last 15 years. Back when I got it, it was a big deal. You know, when I was growing up as a kid, you know, I kind of grew up biker white trash, as if you couldn't tell. And, you know, you'd see these guys that own car lots or they own bars or whatever, and they drove a Corvette or a Harley Davidson, had a pinky ring, they wore a Submariner, always had a wad of cash. Grew up idolizing those guys. I just thought they were so cool, you know, these Tony Soprano kind of guys, you know. Thought, man, one day I want to be a badass like that guy. And, you know, back then, if you didn't have a Submariner, man, you just weren't anybody. You just weren't in the club, you know. You'd show up with your $20,000 motorcycle and you better have at least a $5,000 watch, you know. Well, the watch that I've always dreamed of owning is the Rolex Daytona. Now, anybody who knows Rolexes knows the Daytona is probably the most desired Rolex of all time. The Paul Newman's personal Daytona sold for like $17 million. In 2016, they redid the Submariner and made a new version known as like the LN models. Black ceramic bezel, came in either black or white, were the most popular, in stainless steel. Retail price on them is like 13 grand, but they sell for like 25. It's ridiculous. And I've been trying to get one of these for a long time. It's not that they're hard to get. There's probably 100 of them for sale, but people want crazy money for them. They're asking double sticker price. Sort of like the shoe game. You know, people stand in line to get like Yeezys or whatever shoes, then they sell them for 10 times the money. That's what's going on with these Rolexes. I found a guy that has one, mint with the box and the papers and everything, willing to take $18,000. Actually, he wants $18,250. It's about an hour's drive from here. I'm going to go meet the guy. I went down to the bank, got some cabbage. There you go. It's 10,000. 5,000, and then it's another 3, and there's the dude's 250. 18,000, 250 bucks, cashola. So I'm gonna meet the dude at actually the police station. We've decided, we called the police station there in the town and said we'd like to do a cash transaction there where it's safe. What do you guys think? They go, yeah, that'd be great. We do that all the time. So he's going to meet me there with the watch. I'm going to meet him there with the cash, and we're going to do the trade. You might think it's crazy. I'm going to drive an hour and a half to meet this cat and pay him cash. I really wanted to use my American Express Platinum Club card because, wow, you know, that'd be like a lot of points. It'd be awesome. But believe it or not, even though I'm paying way over sticker for this watch, it's really a great deal. These things are going for well over 20 grand. And to be able to buy it for 18 grand, and it's just a hard to get watch. Now, I could get an older model cheaper, and there's a lot of alternatives that I could get cheaper. But this is the one that I want. And so this is the one I'm gonna get. I also wanted one that was gonna be a good investment piece. One of the things that makes the watches so appreciative and investable is if you have all the original stuff. I think each Rolex dealer only gets 2 of these watches, these particular models, and they say there's a 2 or 3 year waiting list. There's no waiting list. You're never going to get one. The only way you're going to get one is if you just happen to be a crony with one of these guys. You know them. Maybe you're a customer, buys a lot of watches from them, or you're a family member, and that was the case with this guy. Family member is a Rolex dealer. Got a hookup on it, kept it for a little while, wore it, keeps saying, well, I really don't want to sell it, but I need the money, all this Corona thing is killing me. So the dude's making a huge profit. He's making like a $5,000 profit on the watch. So it's only going to continue to go up in value. One of the secrets to what I do and all of the luxury stuff I get to enjoy is that I buy things that are either at the bottom of their depreciation, or I buy things that I know for a fact are going to appreciate. So like this car, it's 15 years old, it's got high mileage. I bought it at basically the bottom of its depreciation. Put a little bit of time and effort into it myself. It's now worth more than I paid for it. I could sell this car for a profit. Same thing with my tour bus, my 1990 Prevost bus. I got it at the bottom of its depreciation. I've gotten to enjoy it for years, and I'll be able to sell it for more than I paid for it now. This watch, I'll be able to enjoy having this watch as a milestone in my life. I'll be able to enjoy wearing it. And when I sell it, if I ever sell it, I'll make a profit on the watch. It's a way to invest into an asset that isn't liquid cash. And in today's world, sometimes that's something great to have. You never know what the fluctuation of the dollar is going to be. And hey, listen, this is a luxury item. You never know what it's going to do, whether it's going to go up or down. But in the history of watches, the Rolex and the Rolex Daytona has always appreciated. It's a weird game that you got to get into. I just happen to know that this watch is definitely going to retain at least its value, if not go up. So I'm going to get to driving, and stay tuned. All right, I'm here. I met the dude. We're at a local police station of the town I'm in. Not going to give too much information about it. Great idea, by the way. If you're going to do something like this, you want to keep it legit. That also let me know that the dude was serious about, I didn't feel any weirdness. Usually a crook who's trying to rip you off or pull the slip on you isn't going to meet you at the police station. He was driving a nice car, nice new Tesla, clean cut guy. Not that you can judge anything by that, but came with the original bag that he picked it up in from Benbridge Dealers. Showed me the original receipt where he paid exact retail for it, paid 13,000 whatever bucks. And we'll do a proper unboxing. But this is the box that they come in. That's the legit Rolex enclosure. I mean, everything checked out. I mean, I knew right away what I was looking at. I mean, this is the current new box with the wavy thing on it, Opening it up, the guy has the original hang tag, and I don't want to reveal my serial number here, but he has the original hang tag. Actually, that's the original, price tag document. This would be what is called the hang tag, and we'll go through all this. Has the original bezel cover, the extra links that hold it together inside the box. You have the original booklets and the original documentation, which let me cover up the serial here. That's the model number. The reason that you have to cover up your serial number is because the fakers out there, they will take your serial numbers and put them on fake watches. That's why people protect their serial numbers. But he bought this September 7th, 2019. This is the little card that you get when you buy a Rolex. I mean, everything checked out. I mean, he's got the original credit card receipt. Now, this was interesting. Check this out. This is something you don't normally see. And like I said, we'll do all this in the proper unboxing. And, oh, that's the wrong bag. Where'd it go? Where's the other one? I got too many bags here. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Okay. This is something you never get. This is a dealer's Rolex glove used for handling the watch. I don't think this comes with the watch. These go for a couple $100. This is I guess a silk glove. But that's the glove that's used for handling the watch, including the salesman's original card. So, you know, there's the dude's original business card with the dealer glove. Like I said, this guy had a hookup. You can't get this watch. Like, you can't, like, if you walk into a Rolex dealer and go, oh, yeah, I'd like to buy like an LN stainless, they would be like, that's funny. You know, they would laugh in your face. They would literally laugh in your face. I mean, these are really hard to get. Okay, the watch. You guys are like, yeah. What about the watch? Mumble mouth. I'm so excited. Jesus. Oh. Like I said, we'll do a proper unboxing. But this is it. This is the Daytona. Black face, ceramic bezel, totally stainless watch. Oh my God, it's such a thing of beauty. I never thought I'd own a watch like this. And this watch is currently selling for over $20,000 all day long. And I own it, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous, and I'll be wearing this watch. You'll see it in my videos. And I'm going to do a separate video of an unboxing of the watch and show it off in a little bit more detail. This video is a little bit more about the journey of the watch, but look for that other video coming soon. Just touching it, getting my little fingerprints on it. But oh my God, what a gorgeous! This is as close as I'll probably ever get to the real experience of going into a Rolex store and buying a real watch. And this is why I went through the trouble to come all the way down here to meet this dude and do this deal. I drove an hour and a half and paid cash. But you know what? I unlike buying online, I could see the watch in person, and I'm getting all of the extra stuff. You know what a lot of these sellers do, and you know, they know every single one of these things, like the glove and the links and the box, and all of these things are valuable. And they'll just sell the watch off and then sell all these other things piecemeal. I mean, even that little bezel protector goes for like 30, 40 bucks. You know what I mean? It's like they'll just sell all this stuff separately and try to squeeze every dollar out of everything. You know, people will pay, you know, however much for that little hang tag, you know? And then there's a lot of people that just simply throw away this box and all this stuff. They just don't care, you know, maybe they're rich or they're just careless or they don't think that it's worth anything. They buy stuff all the time and they don't think to themselves to save the box to whatever it is they're opening up and buying. You know, it's like, to them, it's no different than when they open up a pizza, you know? They just like, throw it out, just a box. They don't, you know, people who buy a lot of stuff, they figure, I got so many boxes, what am I gonna do with them all, you know? So, I mean, not only do I have the original box, I mean, I got the original bag it came in from the store and the glove, and I mean, you can't ask for more. The only thing that would have been better than that is if the little stickers were, the clear protective stickers were still on it. It was a fantastic experience, really nice guy, and I'm glad I did it. No regrets. Fantastic watch. Milestone for me, milestone. This car is a milestone. This watch was a milestone. And this is just another part of my life, another little milestone on the path of the journey that is Videobob, where like, wow, I bought a dream watch. Like, that's a watch I would have liked to have had back when I bought this, but it just wasn't a reality. It's like, if you'd have told me even a year ago that I'd be owning a Daytona right now, I'd be like, no way I'm going to have a $20,000 watch. Are you out of your mind? All I can say is words of encouragement. Just keep plugging away, keep working, keep trying. Set those small goals for yourself. Start off small, and once you meet that goal, give yourself a little bit higher one that you think you can't get, and you'll be surprised that you can get it. Keep setting more and more goals. This car, like, I never in a million years thought I would ever get to own and drive a Rolls-Royce Phantom. And back when I got this watch, this was a milestone I thought I would never achieve. And people will say I live beyond my means. But the thing is I never buy anything that I have to buy with credit. If I can't pay cash for it, like I just did, I paid that guy in $100 bills. If I can't pay cash for it, I don't buy it. That's my rule, okay? Other than like my house. My house is on a mortgage, but this car, I paid cash for it, okay? I'm going to say something that's not, it's going to be very ironic. You're not going to understand it when I say it. Would you, if I were to tell you that I'm actually not a materialistic person, would you believe me? None of this stuff really means anything to me. It's really just the trophy of getting it. I mean, I'll sell anything I have, you know. What I mean is I'm not really, really emotionally attached to anything that I own, because I know that at the end of the day, I could be dead tomorrow. I have a long list of friends that died in their 40s and 50s. And I'm 45, I'll be 46 this year. And I know that I could be gone tomorrow. What am I going to do? Die with all my money in the bank? So you have to find that balance between indulgence and carelessness. There's a fine line and a balance. And I'm happy when I see other people achieve their goals. When I watch my other YouTuber friends, Tavarish and Hoovy, and Ed Bolian, and Travis Bell, who's been on VinWiki stories lately. I've known him for a long time. And Car Wizard and all of my YouTube friends, Rob Pitts. Love all of you guys. I'm happy for all of their success. I really am. And if I've learned anything, is sitting around being a troll and being jealous of others is just the worst thing you can do. So all these people that write these comments down below, the people that make fun of my looks and my clothes and my cars and whatever, those people are, they're very sad. They're very sad inside. They're not happy. They haven't found joy and enlightenment, and I feel sorry for them. It sucks to be those people. So I hope for all of you out there that are that way, that something happens in your life, that you find the brighter side of things, and you find joy and happiness. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure does buy a really nice watch.